Okay, guys, I want to do an update on one of everyone's favorite sub 10-cent penny stock, and that's Ryme. A lot of these ones, I'm just gonna be straight up honest, are riskier, but you gotta understand, higher risk comes more reward. We can clearly see this is bottoming out. It's not doing anything. It's going up a little here and there from these lows. 21% it made. Not too bad, right? 22% from these lows here. Obviously, when you're looking at this chart, it's one of those things where don't even be scared about missing out. If it starts, moving up in here in this upper 4 cent region, a lot of times you're going to think, you know what, I'm going to miss out, and then you try to get up in here and then it goes shooting down. Or worst case scenario, you got in when a lot of the people like Zach Morris and big influencers were pumping this thing way up in the 8%, 8 cents, 10 cents, 11 cents, all the way up into this 33 cents. Who knows? But the first things first is say, hey, we're in a downtrend. That makes it more riskier. It's sub 10 cents. That makes it more riskier. A lot of bad news can happen when you're under 10 cents. Not a lot of good news is going to happen. So what you're looking for is a dead cat bounce to get in, get out, and where that is going to be at your EMAs. This is one of the most kind of the most oversold stock that is due for an EMA 5 in my opinion. When I'm counting these candles here, just look at this all charts. Every chart is going to hit this EMA 5. Obviously, when they have bigger moves down, they tend to take longer. But when I'm looking at this, we haven't hit it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is your 10th daily candle not hitting it. So, and then I'm looking at, well, we have strong support here too at this range where it was at the bottom. We've kind of broke through it, hit stop losses, and we're coming back at it. This is not a bad area to load it at 0.320. You have this bottom here where you can look to get in. You have you're having a 10% gain to that EMA 5, which is what I always look at. I know that doesn't seem a lot, but do keep in mind that's very conservative. Could it go to the 10? Absolutely, and there's your 53%. And that would make a lot of sense because if it does pump, you better be aware of these resistances here. This is the range you're in. So we come down, come up, come down. This is going to be a hard area to break through. And what I can see happening is we might have this 10 coming back to this area here. We'll probably hit the 5, reject a little, come back, consolidate some more. But it could easily hit that 10, which is looking at a big percentage. Am I willing to risk a lot of money on a sub 10-cent penny stock that could have, we've been under 10 cents since let me see, way back in this candle here, we were just barely above it, I guess. So we've been under 10 cents for at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've been under it for 10 days, so it's looking a little scary, right? But I think no doubt we're going to have that EMA 5 pump or not more. But what I recommend, if you're buying it where I would buy it down in these areas where you laid out your chart, where's your support, where's your resistance, what range are you in? Well, you're in this range here where you're going up and up. A tighter range will be right in here. You can see this is your tighter range. So you have two little range bounds here. Obviously, you can see this could be like resistance too. So if you want to aim for more of a complementary target here, you can see where you see how if you break support here, now it becomes resistance. Right in here is your resistance right here now because of you broke support here. Now it turns resistance. So if we do it just based on that, yeah, you're looking at 23%. I mean, if you're just down too much, just get rid of the hurt. Play another stock. There's always another stock. I'm more of a conservative player. Since I'm looking for 10% gains, I don't need a sub 10-cent penny stock to pump 100% for me because a lot of the times I'm just going to sell early anyways, and I don't want to go through all this pain of just constantly going down, up, down. And a lot of times they do these kind of weird patterns. It has 77 million volume. It has like insane amount of volumes, and they're just restricting it into this range. I do think it's going to go to this EMA 5 like very soon. 10 days is pretty long. I would suggest literally max I see this is 13 days, 13 to 14 days. I don't see anything really above that. Usually if it goes above that, it's because there was a big gap. This is not a tremendous gap down. Here's your gap right here. You have a little gap here. It wasn't a monster gap. A lot of the big gaps I see, they go way below this lower Keltner channel, and that's why it takes forever. But that's not what I'm seeing for this stock. This lower Keltner channel is just to tell me it's extremely oversold, and those are my best setups. If you see a setup that has EMA 5 time distance, and then they have this lower band getting touched, those are going to be your best setups for a trend reversal and how to make massive money. Not a lot of people have that on their chart system. They just see a stock like Ryme, they'll be like, okay, it's, you know, it's down 27, 18, 25. It looks good now, and I'll buy it here. And then the reason I do this EMA 5 time distance is because you get a pattern like this where you start to consolidate. You're not really catching a falling knife. Now you can actually use a strategic advantage to be like, you know what, I can keep rinsing and repeating 10%, 10%, 10%, 10% until you get out. And what you can do is use your data price range. If you bought it right here, your 10% gain is at 0. You know, around 0.55. So what I would do is I buy it at 0.320. I go in my broker, go in a limit order, and say sell all my shares at 0.355, and then you don't even have to worry about anything. And then your stop loss, you know, you can be maybe a 15% stop loss if you want, and you can put it just down here at 15%, and to 0.268 is your stop. So that's my analysis. I think it's going to pump big. Do I think it goes above this? This will be your resistance at 0.395. Your next resistance is going to be right up in here, be your big resistance. It's going to be up in here trying to break through that at 0.478. And then obviously EMA 10 is resistance. Short term, EMA 5 is going to get hit. It could just go up to this area here. We'll see. But that's what I'm seeing about it. Not really my typical stock because I don't like alerting sub 10 cent penny stocks. But there is a market for it, and that's how I would play it. And a lot of the times, this is how it works out, and you make massive money if you do it. You just gotta wait and be patient. A lot of the times, people aren't patient, and they think they feel like they're missing out when people alert these things and talk about it, and it's going down a lot. Now that it's just dead money, not people are talking about it anymore. And so now there's just so much pain, but this is where you're actually supposed to buy it. This is your low risk setup. So I hope you guys liked the video. Give it a like, subscribe, comment. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, click the link down below in YouTube comments below. It will say join the premium Discord. When you click that link, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. This does not mean you are a member to my membership and my education. What you want to do is just hit day trade alerts under the subscriptions tab, and you'll get access to my day trades and swing trades for 12 bucks a month. It's going to be the cheapest you ever get, with the valuable service on how to teach you how to trade instead of just alerting you guys plays. I don't want this to be a signal service where you just come in and you just try to copy my trades. I want you're going to get alerted on my plays that meet the system. Like for example, this is what day trade alerts looks like. I tell you guys exactly why I'm taking a day trade up in here, why this was bull puts, and how I sell credit spreads to make money every day. And we are on a 10x win streak going on 11. Swing trade alerts is the same thing. Give you guys an idea of what I'm looking to get in. ABAT, this was at a crucial level. It actually did bounce here, and I take trades that have a good risk versus reward, and I always have a stop loss. And if you do that, you will be a long, consistent trader instead of just taking your darts, throwing at a trade like this, and just hoping it goes. And if it don't go, then your trading career is over. You don't want one trade to do that to you. You want to make sure that you can keep trading and live another day. But I do think Ryme's going to pump. You just got to be patient to that EMA 5. If you're getting at this area, where I laid out the support resistance all throughout here, then you should be fine because that's the range you want to buy. That's where you have the EMA 5 time distance. Everything looks good there. Hope you guys like this video. And also we have a 3.86 on the K. So this low K value is extremely oversold. It's been just bottomed out. So I think more upside for sure. If you guys like the video, give a like, subscribe, comment. Hope to see you guys in the Discord. If you do subscribe to my membership, like I said, it's 12 bucks a month for everything if you hit day trade alerts. But do it on your computer to avoid the iOS feed. That way you don't pay extra fees. If you do it on your computer, it's just 12 bucks a month. If you just want swing trade alerts, it's only 6 bucks a month. It's whatever up to you. But if you have both memberships, you can be a full-time trader and have something to trade every day. And that's my analysis for Ryme. Hope you guys liked it. Take it how you want, and that's how I would play it. Peace out and happy trading.